So until we go back to that part, we've been joined back by some more guests, and first of all, just the announcement of the results. Of course, a little bit earlier on in the unregistered section, it was Carlton Training Band who was second, and Newark Town Band, conducted by Rupert Trippett, who won it. And glad to say Rupert has joined us back up here, raced all the way back up. I hope you got the trophy with you.
Yeah, it's around
somewhere as well. Congratulations on that, and congratulations. A band unregistered, so they're not competing. Tell us, how do you go about it? Because you've been conducting there only since February.
Since February, yes. I took over in February, and we rely on friends and associates that we know in the local area to come and have a blow, and we've persuaded quite a few of them to come regularly, and that's how we exist really at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Based in Newark, which is about Ransom's territory years ago as well. So players all based around the area, or do they a lot come travelling in?
Yeah, we have a few former Ransoms players. We have some come from Lincoln, who also help out the Lincoln band. Some from Grantham, local. Just anyone we can get hold of really. Mm-hmm. But we've got a good core of players now who are regular players. So.
And tell us, when you went choosing a programme for a competition like this, of course, players want to play certain things, and others. How do you balance yourself there? What did you do in preparation for the contest?
The pieces we played today were pieces that have been on our programme for a little while. I've just tried to pick a balanced programme, a bit of fun really at the end there.
Baggy trousers.
Yeah. We've been working on Doyen for a while now. I've bought a few new pieces for the band, and they're quite challenging pieces. So that's what we've been trying to focus on. But Punchinella is one of our favourites as well as a march to start.
Well, what's the long term aim? Like can you say you got bands up in Scotland, and registered section as well. What's the long term aim for Newark?
Hoping to get registered and start working our way through the ranks.
It's very important as well to keep that mixture of youth and experience, so isn't it? The young players coming into the band can feed off the experience of the ones that, let's say, former Ransom players who maybe played at a much higher level.
Of course, yeah. And we've got quite a few on the back row, sort of 12 and under.
So again, is the Newark band itself as a standalone organisation, or hopefully then you'll be having a training band or a learner section to bring on players?
There used to be a training band. Didn't last very long, but some of those players have joined us in the main band now, and so they've picked up enough skills to be able to cope on second and third cornet, my son included. So we don't have a training band at the moment, but we do, before rehearsals on a Wednesday night, we do some tuition and try and keep the younger ones coming through.
Well, of course, me and Kenny, corner player, soprano player, we're surrounded by a trio of trombonists, so it could be the Blades of Toledo going to be playing at some point of there.
Or trombones to the fore.
Yeah, go on then.
Chris, you know Rupert as well from the past.
Yeah, old Desford colleagues, from many years ago, Rupert.
But he won stuff with them,
20 years. Well, okay, Kenny, had to get that with him. Yeah.
And Brett as well. It's great to see somebody.
Absolutely, we've actually played a couple of times together, haven't we?
Yeah.
We did a couple of workshops in the Mansfield area, and Rupert's kindly come along and helped out with that, and that's when I started to see that his son was playing and getting involved, and so it's great to see him.
Okay. Well, before we carry on there, and before we go back for the second band, which is going to come on, the other result which has already occurred was in the Unibrass section. I didn't think you often hear this. Philip Spark was in the gym. Philip Spark was in the gym adjudicating, so I don't think I'm going to say that. But he had a great time there, and the winning band was Nottingham University, conducted by Kieran Williams and Matthew Husbands. Second place went to Sheffield University, and the solo prize went to Chris Blunt from Nottingham, and he played the concert etude by Goediger. So it's great to see the university bands coming and being involved in this as well.
It's such an important thing, this whole Unibrass. It's just a phenomenon. It's occurred in the last sort of 4 or 5 years. But it's the missing link, isn't it? If you think about the number of players that come up through bands when they're at school, join their local band or their school band or their area band, and then they go away to university and they give up. And now we've got this great event which takes place in Warwick University. It started in Lancaster about 5 years ago, and this keeps them engaged, and it's a real kind of growing culture as well.
It's a rapidly growing culture as well, isn't it? And as you said, it's grown in a very short space of time, really.
Well, gentlemen, we come back to this now in a couple of moments time after the next band, which of course is Stannington, who will be conducted by Gary Hallis. And as I said, their programme's already been laid out. Barrett Hell, Matheson's there, When the Saints, which are the Westmorlands, and Scarborough Fair. So go back into the hall and you can sit back and enjoy Stannington Band conducted by Gary Hallis.